What's good, you guys? This is Liquid here, and we're back again with Who Got Gigs TV episode 2.
Hey, it's your man, Caleb Maurice, man. Chilling with the fellas, Liquid and Ace, man.
Ace the Uno, co-owner of Who Got Gigs.
Turfing took a while to actually come to. Initially, it was just like, I believe, just like the hype movement going around. But I learned it all from my cousins. Being at the houses, family house, cousins break out doing some crazy ass moves. So as a youngin', I already started doing music and things like that. So when I started dabbling into the dance, like I said, it was all the cousins. Hitting the spider, hitting I remember the shit niggas was doing all that type of shit, slowing it down, flipping it up, putting the leg up. It was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? I believe I was around like 7th, 8th grade when I first started like actually seeing that type of stuff. Then it kind of evolved from there.
What, Valley High School, when you guys found me? Ace knew me for a while.
I saw you. You was battling Fry Guy. I remember you was battling Fry Guy in the gym at the dance. Cutting that nigga up, man. That nigga Fry Guy. Remember that nigga Fry Guy?
Was clean though.
Yeah, Fry Guy was clean though, bro. He always did that little
walk, you feel me? Yeah. He was
the arm like, whoop.
Came out here from Texas in 2003. I was going to Jackman Middle School. Shout out to Jackman. I think it was like lunchtime. They used to play music. I remember seeing like CEO and them on the stage. They be gigging and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm coming from Texas, so you already know. Down there, it's like slow. We're doing different dances down there than what it is up here in California. So I'm like, I'm interested in that. Just go home and just practice by myself. Practice. I think like, about time high school came, I started seeing this dude, Fry Guy, who we just mentioned. Seen him at a dance, I think this was like 10th grade year. Right. And he brought a guest, I think it was his teammate. They was just cutting up on the floor, and I was like, damn, these niggas is clean. So go home again, start training, start doing that shit. And then finally, I think like one day, I met Jeffrey, which is your cousin. He was turf dancing. So me and him, we just hung out and started turf dancing. So after that, he was like, okay, we're gonna go to these functions. So we used to meet up at Jackman at nighttime. Yep. I used to walk up there. Used to be a whole bunch of people there, but it was only like 3 dancers dancing. With him, right? He was one of them. I didn't know him at the time. Right. It was Freddie, aka Turf Billy, and then Turf Jimmy. I was like, damn, y'all niggas is clean. So he's just like.
Back to the game.
We used to go to functions over there in the Deers. Remember in the Deers? We used to walk over there in the Deer. And we had our big group who we used to walk with.
But at that time, it was like, to be real, like we was the party. If you come into a garage with 20 people, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that is the fucking party. I don't even think we had ever like any type of like, you know, weird, any type of beef at that time either too. Like everything was like hella like this hella copacetic.
That's the cold part about it though.
Everything was great.
It was great
it was so fun,
until we took over the goddamn party. Then they started getting mad because we took over the party. Yes, exactly. They used to get mad and be like, why y'all ain't dancing on no bitches? We can dance on the bitches right now.
We gotta get this session
in. We gotta get this session in real quick.
Island grounds. Yeah. Even like back in the day, like the whole like the Jackman meetup and things like that, that was like a big like melting pot of everybody even getting together. The most gangster nigga was like one of the best turfers. Yeah. So like everybody was like, you know, just on that wave. We used to go back in the day and hit up all the functions. One person's phone will ring or somebody get this and we'll be like, okay, that one's not going. We'll walk blocks, miles down to the next one. And everything will be about like, hey, whose house we staying at tonight? Whether we in Florida, whether we go to Elk Grove.
The cold part about it is that every party that we went to, we seen everybody.
Yeah. It was like the same niggas. It was like, oh,
same niggas going to the same party.
It was cool though. Like everything was cool. But I know like one of my big like points was when I went up to I was with my mom and she pulled up to this liquor store, right, to go get some stuff for herself, whatever the case is. I'm chilling in the car and the car next to me started playing this Mac Dre song. And at the time I still didn't really like listen to all of Mac Dre's music, but I heard that beat. Doom, doom, doom. I was like,
Mac Dre.
I got the car immediately on that curve, nigga. Started hitting the spider right. The old dudes was like, oh shit, little nigga cutting it up. I'm getting hyped. I'm like, yo, bro, niggas is fucking with this shit. So I get up, start doing a little point, you know what I'm saying? A little point to the clouds, niggas be getting our shit going. And they just hyping me up. And that was like the actual first time that I felt like any type of real I would say like live attention when it came to anything I was doing. I remember when I was doing music, I was just making beats and rapping on shit, singing all the people. I never had to perform. So when I did dancing, that was my actual first time like performing. First time doing it and getting like 2-3 niggas on the block like, oh shit, nigga, little nigga going down. I was like, oh shit. As soon as I'm cutting it up, mom come out the stove like, no, get gas in the car. Hurry up, get out of the car. I'm like, oh shit. I did the car real quick, we dipped off, but that was like officially like even like the prequel to like us going to the functions every night. Cause like initially it was like, yeah, we might go and try to just like dance and shit like that, like whatever. But then once a nigga learned what you need to do, like, oh, this is how you turf, this is how you do these moves, this and that. You started becoming a student of the game of turfing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, at the time we didn't even know it was turfing. We were just actually dancing. We was just, you know, it was an Ivy movie. It was just gigging, you know, things like that. I used to be in this turf group, but then I remember when my boys, Turf Bob, Turf Jimmy, Turf Billy, we was all rapping at first, you feel me? So once we had our rap groups kind of like already solidified, it was really, really easy for us to get into turf battles and shit like that. When we got into like the turfing, and we're already kind of doing it by going to functions, we already kind of have our sectors going. I remember we was all about to go to a function one night. It's like a regular ass like Saturday or some shit. We do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
That was the first time that my niggas that was in like their own little group at the time, which was like Go Dumb Click, GDK, they rap group, turf group. They was like, hey bro, we just joined the turf group. And I'm like, oh shit, what y'all join? It was like, me and my niggas at Foreign, you know, they got a group called Turf Knocks, bro. And like, they got a nigga named TKM, TKT. We met a nigga named Ace, and you know, we started a turf group. We want you to be in it. So I'm like, oh shit, like it's an invitation too? Like, okay, nigga. He was like, yeah. He was like, but I don't know if y'all know, but at the time I used to go by Baby Hyphy. I needed a rebrand at the time too, you feel me? So I was going by Baby Hyphy. My niggas, if y'all know their real names, I'm not gonna put it out there, but my niggas, Jimmy, Billy, and Bob right there was like, man, you know what? Since I'm Jimmy and he's Billy and he's Bob, why don't you be like Willie or something?
That's how
Bro,
it happened.
It was that simple. It was that simple. After that, you feel me? That was like, you know, so how about you be Turf Willie? And I was like, man, I fuck with that, but I'm gonna spell it with 2 eyes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna do it with 2 eyes. Willie, Jimmy, Billy, and Bob.
And
everybody was like, what the fuck? It was just hella funny. Like I said, we're all meeting each other for the same time. TKM, Ace, TKT.
Yeah.
Remember, that thing was so funny.
Yeah, TKT was clean as hell,
We all go up
bro.
to fucking, we all go up to the McDonald's on Mac and then make one of like our first turf videos together. All just cutting up there.
McDonald's.
Like
Still have the video?
fuck no. You might
Can we find that video, Ace? Can we?
That's hella old. I remember that day. I
Yeah.
think we was dancing to
Don't lose your head.
yeah, no, and we was also dancing to
I never recalled the
Patch.
song until yeah, I never even thought about the song until he said I remember the song.
That was like our anthem right
That
there.
was an anthem. Don't lose your head.
Don't lose your head.
Yeah.
That was our anthem.
That was an anthem, you feel me? And then drop it to the clap.
Yeah.
And trying to bang you the Thanger song.
Oh
So it's like,
yeah,
my
can I
God.
bang you?
Can I-
Yeah.
yeah,
Can I
dude.
bang you? Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah, I
so
remember
clear.
that. I remember that one.
Can I bang you was so clear. I cannot find that song at all.
Man, I can't either.
Did you go to the Florin, I think it was a Florin school dance, and we had like a turf battle there, and we had to sneak in.
didn't go there.
We had to sneak in to
I
get
didn't
there.
go to that one. I didn't go to that one.
I didn't go to, like, so going to the Florence stuff was always hard to me because you had to either sneak in or you would try to get in legitly, and then niggas always shut you down some way because you never had the ID or something.
Yeah.
So we was always just sneak into like the ones we knew, like, oh, I know this fence. But going to foreign, when they put up that fence, you never knew
You had to hop.
where it was. Like, you know, like jumping the ones out Laguna and Valley, it was like I see them every day. I know
Yeah.
where I can kind of plan for them.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
around the back, hit the where the portables are,
Yeah.
hit the the blacktop, jump
Yeah.
in. You in the gym.
Yeah.
You in the gym.
The
Foreign,
gym
it
was
was
all the
like
way back there.
I wasn't there enough. So it was like trying to even do that. It was like a nah. I'm gonna have to sit this one out. It was function kids. You feel me? The only school dances we really went to was, at least for me, was Laguna and Valley. You feel me? I don't know if y'all remember this one. But this one actually changed my life. Do y'all remember the BSU Showdown?
The BSU Showdown.
At Valley High School.
I think so.
I do remember that.
Was the CEO down there? I think
This
it was in
shit
the main gym, wasn't it?
Okay, you follow me?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
it was in the main gym.
It was in the main gym of Valley High School.
Yeah.
Lisa actually was one of the people that orchestrated the goddamn BSU Showdown. I didn't know that until I did our interview. She was just talking about it candidly, and I was like, bro, that shit legitimately changed my life. The BSU Showdown was basically a team of people from the BSU team organizing all the schools in Sacramento that had any type of BSU program or dance type of activities to come up with their own dance routines, and basically give it off in a you got served type of org.
Yeah.
Think about all the prominent schools of Sacramento in high school getting together at fucking Valley High School in the main gym. Literally bleachers packed wall to wall, nigga. Wall to wall, like nigga sardines, nigga, like SpongeBob characters, nigga, like the shit was crazy. I was only in 8th grade or something like that, so I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I'm just around my cousins, so we in that shit. I'm seeing niggas go dumb, doing hella just, bro. The shit was just fucking crazy. Energy off the fucking wall, and that shit I literally changed my nigga life. Like, bro, it was so dumb. It had this one nigga, I don't know his name, but he used to like kind of like fuck with this. He had one leg. My nigga gets to go in that bitch, go down to the middle of the flow, take his leg off and start going dumb with his leg off. Everybody used to go hype. Like,
I
bro.
I know who you talking about.
Bro, he was so clean, bro. I fuck with him, bro.
I know who you talking about.
Ponytail?
Yeah.
Bro, you know, yeah.
I forgot his name though. I forgot his name. That shit was clean.
That day, I swear, changed my life and changed the perception. I never felt any type of energy. I didn't even know what high school rally was. You know what I'm saying? That was my first high school rally, and I wasn't supposed to be there. So, you know, when I go to high school and I'm doing this and doing that, we like, bro, I seen what happened last year, bro. This ain't nearly as hype. We gotta do this. Hey, y'all, you know, and shit like that. So I would say definitely being around that time was a great time.
That was like, what was it?
BSU Showdown? I can't remember that one.
Like 05,
yeah, I was young. Yeah, I was young when that one.
Somewhere around there.
When you think about it, it also kind of opened up the door to the accessibility of being able to like have these type of events. Even though I stopped dancing, like you ain't gonna get a move out of me. But to see like people like you keep that shit on simmer, waiting for it to turn the fucking dial up back on bull, how it is right now, that shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was like, it felt like because we were advancing at a rapid rate. I remember when we first went out there and we was literally, you know, just copying like Mac Dre videos, doing the bird, Spider, doing other things like, you know, from what's going on out here in the city. Everything was evolving, but like, you know, we didn't know how rapid, because it was slow to us at the time. We like, we learned this move. We're going back to watching these old grainy ass YouTube videos of niggas hitting pop lock moves and you know, going back to breaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what we was trying to learn. How does nigga do this wave here? Okay, he did this, he did that. If you look at breaking, the nigga that was dancing with the fucking the broom. Did the drop.
Turbo?
Yes, he did the drop. The cleanest drop ever. With a broom, nigga. And I was like, damn. So like, you know, so when you start to look at it, you be like, oh shit. So we started like, of course, making those moves a part of like the actual turf scene. And that's when you started seeing, in my eyes, the shit from, you know, doing like animated like gigs on the flow, like you know, playing the piano or doing whatever case it is, taking a nigga heart. Came from that to like, oh, now niggas doing like some type of like construct. Now niggas is like doing like the boxes and different types of pyramids and triangles and trying to really be King Tut. And also niggas trying to figure out they wave and they pop. It was some nigga that used to be at all the get stuck. He had the saw mask, is that him?
Stuff.
His pop and shit, like, so like when you start to see how things like evolve, I remember he didn't know exactly how things evolved, how fast, until we all got together. So one thing you was learning, you like, okay, this whole quarter, I'm focusing on my wave. You go to the next battle, you see, damn, I never even seen a nigga in real time pop on key and shit, damn. The nigga hitting that shit. I never seen that before because, you know, there was no other precedent unless we had to like go on YouTube.
It was like a movement.
Yeah,
like
it was crazy. You had to see what was going on.
You see something and then you would try it.
Like, you like, fuck, I could do that.
You do it in your own sense. You wouldn't try to do it as the same person.
When it came to turfing too, it was like I don't see people, well, I would notice that we didn't really bite off of each other more. It was more of like we would see somebody do something, be like, oh, he doing something like this, and we'll just go back to that reference. I remember when things really started speeding up was when like, okay, we was doing tucks. Then we was like, hey, these niggas in New York, these flexors is killing it. And we was gliding, and it was like, hey, these niggas in Memphis, you know, it's going kind of crazy. So you start to see certain things, you know what I'm saying? And of course, we got the main people that really like made a name for themselves in that one thing. When it came out to like the universal aspect of it all, what I seen, it was more of like us looking at like, okay, the Memphis Glide, bone breaking in touch from New York, and of course they're still having the character of California, because keeping the character of California was real big and swaying over your audience. You can kind of see in battles today that like if somebody's dancing to like a song that nobody's not saying familiar with, but like even like the beat structure, it's like you gotta really be cutting You know what I'm saying? You gotta really be hitting and doing certain things.
Right.
But if you throw someone that niggas used to know the words and you kind of being animated with the words and things like that, bro, you can kind of like
Easy.
you can kind of be easy with it. It's easier. You know, you're going with the movements. And so it's like, you know, that's like one thing. But yeah, I think with the resurgence of like even the music coming back to the turf lane, bro, like I think the sky is the limit. You see what niggas is doing, you seeing what y'all doing, bro. Y'all got the turf crews coming up. Like, the sky is the limit. Everybody's dancing again. Like, why not? People want to get y'all music videos.
Right.
Like, why not? You
Right.
feel me? It's the time of the creative to actually go ahead and strike. And it's time for the creative to actually like band together and see exactly what niggas can really like, you know, focus on and be like, okay, well shit, if everybody's doing a little screen time, then that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Or
Exactly
do
what we're
something like
trying
that.
to do. We're trying to bring out Sacramento.
When is the
to
next
the
event?
August 19th. Who got gigs? is
And
the
these
next
two will
event.
be battling August 19th.
Nah, I'm not battling.
Nah, yeah, I can't wait till that day though, man. You know, definitely gonna be in the building for that one, man.
Same location.
But nah, I can't wait to even show up to that one. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I wanted to really get back to the last meeting I recently had. But now it's like shit. I got one coming up in August. That's definitely time I want to do shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit, bro.
I don't know how y'all judge niggas. I don't know. I'm just gonna be there like. Niggas like, I wish y'all niggas do no more. Y'all do guns in the air. What y'all do? Y'all cut niggas up? Nigga, that's gonna be me. I appreciate y'all even bringing me out, bro. Because personally, I kind of forgot about it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I've been doing, and it's like you forget about it, but then you start to actually see all the different ties and how it actually played a big part in your life. And I'm not saying leaving your name out there, but just even standing your values. You know what I'm saying? We was turban doing all types of shit, bro. It's like we came across so many different people, and people that we don't even know that still know us today. It's based off of our names back in the back in the day.
Yeah.
And so it's like
Especially out here in Sac.
Yeah,
out here
you know,
in
you
Sac,
never know.
people. Oh, you stand right, Turf Venom? Turf Venom?
right. Facts.
I just laugh all the time.
Man, if we could find all you guys out here and get you guys on this Who Got Gigs TV, we're gonna take over. It's gonna be real history files, like for reals.
Sacramento turf dancing, man.
It's like turf dancing, man. I just spent the other day, nigga, like just trying to see the balance of my ankles. I didn't know that my ankles was playing so much of an important part in my spins because it was all toe action.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. That wasn't the nigga, that shit buckled like a motherfucker. Nigga, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm letting that shit up to niggas that actually train. You know, you practice dancing, but we didn't think it was training because it was like, okay, I'm just trying this new move, and you could do it because you was young as fuck.
Right.
That's it. Now it's like, nah, nigga, these legs been just shit at the computer making beats and shit. Yeah, you gotta
all this shit.
take a warm bath.
Yeah.
Get them all. Like,
Hey,
niggas,
cut
I
up.
gotta,
Put some ice.
niggas be prepping for that shit
Oh, you
all
want me
week.
to dance?
I got a tournament on Friday.
Why you trying to give me the dance? Look, why you trying to give me the dance?
Being an older nigga, trying to dance, at least for myself, bro.
Yeah, I know how it is,
Woo,
man.
you gotta get up every day, man, make that commitment. Your hands will get tired trying to do a tut concession.
Man.
You know, like after 3 minutes,
Man.
you're like, damn, nigga, I feel like I was doing a whole workout.
Man, back then you didn't even think about it.
No, yeah,
You
in class
just doing
that
it.
shit.
Yeah, you just.
The whole 57 minutes, nigga.
Yeah, the whole
Teacher mad as
time.
fuck.
Surfing was literally.
Turban was life.
Yep, life.
That was life, bro. Like,
It
that
was
was
a life.
niggas really.
You walk down the hallway, somebody glide in that school.
Yeah, exactly. Like even right now, you'll feel this floor and be like, oh, right. Niggas would
I can
test.
glide
Yes,
on this.
test the floor,
Niggas be
yeah.
walking and be like, hey, bro, this floor right here, bro. Niggas remember niggas was dancing, turfing in Vans.
Yeah.
Niggas was turfing in Vans. I remember niggas started putting on boots.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you got some boots on, nigga. Like, hey.
That was the DeMonte effect.
Oh, he did do that shit. I think even with him though, like, nigga was never gonna be like, oh, nigga had the craziest footwork fucking ever.
Yeah.
So even to this day, which is fucking crazy. I never seen anybody do like that.
Remember that video he put on all them shoes? It's not the shoes.
It's not the shoes.
It's not the shoes.
No, it's not the shoes. I see this nigga do it in any motherfucking thing. I have to give even to the Diplomats was that they were the only one that had structure, like real structure. They had a manager, there was that Cal Expo, and it was things like, oh, y'all niggas is doing it, and that shit was thin as hell. I wish that we all had like, you know, things of that sort. Because I felt like once things got really organized, it just wasn't enough space for us to have real organized events and battles that stay safe and promoted everything for us. I just felt like, you know, at that time, it just wasn't enough structured things. So we have to give it to like, you know, the Getaway ENTs slaughterhouse, holding shit out her garage. You know what I'm saying? Like, even offering that space for us, like, that was a big deal. Organizing the concert in the parks. It was Turf Knocks and Dumbass Heathens versus Diplomats and Turf Jerks, right?
Yeah.
We all planned this battle, and we basically, like how we do any other function, we sent the mass text. The mass text was basically to for us to all meet up at Valley High School. We all meet up at my mama's house, right? We all there, and we walking up on Earhart to, to get to Valley High School. We get to Valley High School, and as soon as we turn that gate, bro, mind you, it was Saturday. Whole fucking parking lot and quad,
Full crowd.
packed with people. We thought
From different
nigga,
high
we was like, hey nigga, what day is it again? Like, we really forgot. Like, we thought we was going to school. How many niggas was there? And so we there. We like, okay, shit, this is really, really rocking. Mind you, we so young minded, bro. We didn't even think about how we was gonna be playing music. We just knew we had a battle, and we put it on,
Yeah.
and we was gonna be there. So I remember,
No music, no nothing.
I remember the Turf Dummies. They had pulled up. Like, he didn't even know who they were. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like the older people, like, niggas had a car, and they ready to battle too. Like,
Let's go.
dumb as fuck though. That niggas was clean. Oh my.
Yeah.
Turf Dummies was so fucking clean. Yeah, the Turf Dummies pulled up, and then and they nice little scraper thing, slapping like a motherfucker, and they couldn't get the car inside because they had the gates locked. Some niggas randomly had came over and was like, man, fuck the locks, kicked that shit like 3 times, broke the locks,
the gate,
pulled the car in. I was like, oh shit, niggas got
now
music.
we gotta...
As soon as the full stereo with the 415s in the trunks and slapping, niggas started going. You feel me? Niggas started going and shit. So now we having a whole battle right there at Valley High School. Like,
Police came.
Police came. Yep.
We moved it to the college.
Migrated
CRC.
to, it was so crazy because we had a whole like it was
like
like
a crowd,
it
like
was
a
whole
big ass crowd,
following
like
this
just
battle.
following us.
It was like we was trying to like have secret battles as we was walking. We was like, hey, y'all break over there and like start going over there while we keep walking with the crowd because we couldn't. There was no way to get this battle win. I don't think we got a battle again, huh? I think it just kind of stopped. We got to we got to the bus stops.
We got to the bus stop, and then they made a circle again over there. And then I think that's when y'all was calling my name because I was in the back. And this was big ass. Y'all was like,
we did have a semi battle right there.
And I came up and I came out the crowd and I started dancing and I started cutting up. I think I was battling I think it was Fly Rich. So I was battling Fly Rich. And I went after him and I started cutting up. I started doing my thing. At that time I was doing a little wiggle thing and shit like that.
That was your signature intro, huh?
Just come in and just woo, like that.
Facts, facts.
I came in like that and I just started cutting up. I was like, oh, this big nigga cutting. Like this, I ain't never seen no big nigga cut like this.
I remember that vividly now.
I was going stupid that day.
That day right there was probably like one of like the turf highlights too.
Yeah, that was a turf highlight.
That was a turf highlight, man.
That was a big momentum.
I don't know if niggas gonna remember that shit. I hope they do, but nigga.
I hope.
CEO wasn't here. That's crazy.
CEO wasn't even at that one. Elmo Giggs wasn't at that one either.
That's crazy.
I think Eski was there.
Yeah, Eski definitely was there.
Who else? Fly Rich. Who else? Some of the other turf jerks.
Is Fly Rich Smiley?
No.
Was Smiley there?
Yeah, Smiley was there.
Smiley was there.
Yeah,
Smiley was so clean.
Yeah,
backflip
and everything in the back.
Smiley was clean.
Yeah. That nigga was clean too. We had a good time, man. Turfing was life, like you said.
That's all we cared about. But yeah, like you never know, like all the different shit that kind of like just transpired from turfing, bro.
Was you at the function when we was over there on is it 6-8 over there on Gerbert?
A lot of those. Which one? I think a lot of functions we shouldn't have been in areas that we shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Like,
we was
the representation
in there. I think Lady Giggers was in there.
Had to be.
TKT, TKM.
I know we was all
Billy,
one.
Yafed was there. Vidal was there.
Vidal.
Yeah, Vidal. Yeah. The Diplomats.
He said Vidal, bro. I heard Vidal, nigga.
You know, I appreciate you guys doing your thing.
Always, we gotta tell.
Thank y'all
tell
for
our
inviting
stories.
me out here, man. Real talk.
Gotta tell our stories. Our stories.
Real.
Yep. Tune in next episode, man.
For real, man. I wanna see some familiar faces, man. There's a lot of stories I want to trade, man. CEO, where you at, man?
Yeah.
I want to see you, my brother, man. Everybody get a turf knocks, man. Where y'all at?
Right.
Gotta connect, man. So, baby, hyphy out.
Don't lose your head. Don't lose your head.